Devastating flash floods triggered by Typhoon Number 4 have severely battered northern Vietnam, particularly Lang Son province.
Torrential downpours over consecutive days caused local rivers to dramatically breach critical alarm level 3 thresholds.
Scores of low-lying neighborhoods and thoroughfares are entirely submerged, with floodwaters reaching second-story balconies in places.
The scale of destruction is alarming, leaving thousands of families completely marooned and cut off from supplies.
Residents were caught completely flat-footed due to the sheer velocity at which the floodwaters surged inland.
One tenant recalled waking up at dawn only to find waist-deep water rapidly rising toward his neck.
With zero time to salvage belongings, people literally fled with merely 2 or 3 sets of clothes.
Countless vehicles, household appliances, and cherished personal heirlooms have been utterly inundated under muddy deluges.
When disaster strikes with such ferocious speed, human survival invariably eclipses any material preservation.
That harrowing trade-off is inescapable when evacuation windows shrink from hours down to just minutes.
Local authorities and rescue units have been working around the clock to navigate waterlogged alleys with motorboats.
Their primary focus remains extricating vulnerable demographics, including the elderly, young children, and bedridden patients.
Nevertheless, logistical bottlenecks persist because submerged debris and treacherous currents severely hamper navigational efforts.
Moreover, widespread telecommunication outages and power cuts have exacerbated the chaos in deeply isolated hamlets.
This acute catastrophe prompts fundamental questions regarding the climate resilience of our municipal infrastructure.
Indeed, conventional drainage networks are simply obsolete against erratic rainfall patterns intensified by climate change.
Urban expansion often encroaches upon natural water retention basins, leaving surface runoff nowhere to dissipate safely.
Consequently, riverside provinces bear the brunt whenever upstream catchment areas exceed their absorption thresholds.
Should policymakers prioritize multi-million-dollar seawalls and dikes or invest primarily in decentralized drainage?
It is a delicate fiscal trade-off between massive engineering projects and nature-based sponge city adaptations.
Heavy engineering offers immediate psychological assurance, whereas ecological restorations yield sustainable long-term flood mitigation.
True, but until comprehensive overhauls materialize, grassroots preparedness remains our most viable shield.
Early warning systems must bridge the gap between technical meteorology and actionable community alerts.
Too often, warnings arrive couched in technical jargon that fails to convey genuine localized urgency.
A clear siren or automated geo-targeted SMS can spell the difference between orderly evacuation and total panic.
Equally critical is cultivating individual awareness regarding preemptive emergency kits and document safeguarding.
Packing watertight grab bags with essential medicine, battery banks, and vital credentials should be standard practice.
Yet, human inertia frequently causes people to underestimate flood dynamics until water breaches their threshold.
There is also that instinctive reluctance to abandon hard-earned assets to potential looters or water damage.
Undeniably, but no vehicle or consumer appliance is worth gambling your family's lives over.
Community solidarity in Lang Son has been heartening, with neighbors pooling ropes and elevating motorbikes together.
Such spontaneous civic resilience frequently fills the gap before official emergency personnel can arrive on scene.
Looking ahead, post-flood sanitation and disease containment present the next imminent hurdle for municipal authorities.
Stagnant pools of floodwater invariably breed waterborne pathogens, posing severe gastrointestinal and dermatological risks.
Mass distribution of water purification tablets and basic hygiene supplies must commence immediately upon receding tides.
Simultaneously, financial relief mechanisms must be dispersed swiftly to assist low-income renters facing destitution.
Insurance penetration among suburban households remains remarkably low, compounding long-term economic recovery challenges.
Microinsurance schemes tailored for natural calamities could provide a much-needed safety net for vulnerable populations.
Ultimately, extreme meteorological anomalies are no longer freak occurrences. They are our sobering new normal.
Embracing comprehensive climate adaptation strategies is no longer optional. It is an existential prerequisite for survival.
What proactive measures would you institute first if you were leading the Provincial Emergency Task Force?
I would mandatorily upgrade digital warning broadcasts and establish fortified neighborhood evacuation depots immediately.
Proactive planning consistently proves vastly cheaper than reactive emergency recovery and reconstruction expenditure.
Let us hope the waters subside swiftly so Langsun residents can rebuild their disrupted livelihoods.
Stay vigilant, prioritize personal safety over possessions, and continuously monitor official weather advisories.
Thank you for joining today's deep dive into flood resilience and disaster risk management.
We will return tomorrow with further insightful coverage on pressing socioeconomic and environmental developments.
Until then, take care, support one another, and stay completely out of dangerous floodwaters.
Goodbye for now, and have a safe, well-prepared evening.
Stay safe and goodbye, everyone.
Remember that early preparation is your strongest defense against unpredictable natural crises.
Equip yourself with practical knowledge and stay resilient under all circumstances.
We stand in solidarity with the resilient communities navigating these challenging inundations.
United community efforts will undoubtedly steer everyone toward a speedy and robust recovery.
Stay tuned for ongoing updates and practical survival insights on our next broadcast.
Wishing all affected communities strength and rapid restoration in the coming days.
Take proactive steps today to safeguard yourself and your family against future emergencies.
Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.
Take care and keep your loved ones safe.
Farewell and have a secure day ahead.